Welcome to our final installment of How to Zoom with GoEngineer. This is going to be our pre-boarding checklist to make sure that we have everything in place before our next online meeting or training session with GoEngineer. My name is James Ortiz and I have been using SOLIDWORKS since 1997, so 23 years now. And for the past 20 plus years, I have been the main instructor in the Great Lakes region for the SOLIDWORKS product. So let's go over our pre-training checklist with the Zoom product for your next training or meeting with GoEngineer. As technology advances, so must the way that we do things in our everyday procedures. We need to evolve right alongside the way that technology evolves. As Ken Coburn, the owner of GoEngineer, stated, this is a great time for our customers to improve their careers through self-paced and online training. We have training facilities throughout the continental United States, so this way we can better serve you by having these online training classes in every single time zone in the United States. Our pre-meeting checklist. These are the topics that we will be covering in this video, so let's get into this one. Downloading and installing and registering the Zoom product. As we talked about in prior videos, we discussed going over to your Internet Explorer, going to the Zoom website, going to the download page, finding the client or meetings, downloading it and installing it, and also registering the product, so this way you'd be ready to go for your meeting. We also discussed installing the Outlook or Calendar plugin. Once again, you simply go to the Zoom website, you go to the download page, but here you're going to see that we have our Zoom plugin for whichever calendar you're using. Then you simply download it, run the program, and it now embeds into your calendar. Verify that you have received the emails from your instructor and also download the training files. You will receive an email from your instructor. In the email, you're going to have salutations. Hi, how are you doing? This is me, the host. You're also going to notice that they're going to let you know what version of SOLIDWORKS they're going to be running and the service pack. They're also going to give you a link to download the files and instructions on how to unzip those downloaded files. So this way you'll be ready to go for your meeting. You will also receive an email from the host of your training. In the email, you will notice that there is a link to the Zoom meeting for the date and time specified for your training class. You will also notice there is a meeting ID. This is used if you're going to be using the Zoom client and not the link inside the email. You also have a phone number to call in if you do not have a mic or speakers hooked up to your computer. One thing that is very important though is that the email that you receive for the training files, please make sure that you download those files prior to the time and the date of your training. Verify SOLIDWORKS is installed and its version. This one is an easy one to do. You simply open up SOLIDWORKS on your computer, you go down to the Help menu. You go down to where it says About SOLIDWORKS. Once you go here, you're going to get a pop-up, and inside the pop-up you will see the SOLIDWORKS version and the service pack that you are currently running. The instructor is going to need to know this information. Following that, verify that you have received the training manual. GoEngineer is going to mail you physical copies of the books that you will be using in your training session. If your class is going to be this week, prior to that, they're going to mail you your book. If you have not received the book by the Thursday before your training class, please contact your training instructor so they can validate if your book has been sent out or not. Next, prepare your hardware. This is going to be very important for you to attend the training with GoEngineer. Dual monitors. Please make sure that your system does have a monitor. Well, maybe not that one because that one's a little bit too old, but you do want to make sure that you have at least one monitor. If this is all that you have, please, please, please make sure that this is a widescreen. So as long as you're using a widescreen, you should be okay for the Zoom meeting. However, we would prefer, if it's at all possible, that you have a dual monitor system. So this way you can have SOLIDWORKS on one and you can also have the Zoom meeting on the other. This is the preferred method. Or if you're lucky, you can have 3 monitors. Or even better, oh, look at that. How would you like to have a workstation like that? Just means you have to do more work though. What we're saying is that you have options. If you only have your single monitor on your laptop, maybe somewhere you do have another monitor. You can also hook your laptop into your TV as your second monitor if you happen to be working from home. If you have a tablet, you can link the tablet with Zoom so you can see the Zoom meeting, or you can also use your cell phone. One warning though, if you're going to use your TV, please make sure that your TV is compatible with your laptop so you do not damage the TV or your laptop. Microphone, cell phone, or speakers. Well, what's the mic used for? Well, we're not going to have you sing. That's a good thing. But we do need you to have a microphone. So this way, if you need to ask a question, it's easier if we can hear you live versus always having you type in the chat window. You also want to make sure that you have speakers. So this way you can hear the instructor as they're going through the course material. Or if you don't have either of these, maybe, just maybe, you have a kid at home who loves playing video games and you can then steal their headset and then tell them to read a book for the day. And next is a webcam. This is not a necessary tool, but it is preferred to make the class a better experience for the student. The instructors at GoEngineer are very personal people, and they like to get to know who their students are. They like to interact with you. They like to put a face to the name. This way, if we get to know you better, we can start to discover what your issues or your woes might be at work. So this way we can address those issues in a timely fashion during the training course. So this way you're not stuck out on an island at your home office or at work. And any webcam will actually do. Matter of fact, I've had students that have used camcorders that have a webcam mode. Simply hook up the webcam to your computer and then you're ready to go. Dual Zoom logins. I've actually had a couple of students do this one also. So you don't have a dual monitor, but you do have a tablet or a cell phone. Install Zoom on both devices. Then you can log in twice on each one. So this way, on your desktop computer or your laptop, you can have your version of SOLIDWORKS running, and then on your tablet, you can have your host streaming what they're doing. So this way, we can simultaneously work on both devices. This gives you the benefit of having the instructor be able to look at what you're doing on the Zoom on your desktop or laptop computer. So let's do a quick recap. Download, install, and register the Zoom product. Download and install the Outlook plugin. Verify the emails from your instructor. Verify your SOLIDWORKS version. Verify that you've received your training manual. Prepare your hardware. Use dual monitors if possible. Microphone, cell phone, and speakers are working. That you have a webcam so we can see you. And if necessary, make sure that you have Zoom installed on 2 devices if you need to do a dual Zoom login. I'd like to thank you for being a part of the GoEngineer family, and I can't wait to see you soon on a webcam in one of the future training classes coming up. Have a great day.